Today's video is a treat, a blast from the past. This is excerpted from a video I created back in 1994 as part of a television production workshop I took. For my main project, I created a video introducing people to Toastmasters as well as giving them tips on public speaking. What follows are some of the tips I shared in this video. I hope you'll enjoy this blast from the past.
The next layer of the communication onion is how to go about presenting the speech you have written. How do you verbally say what you have written down? When do you use props, visual aids, and handouts? And how do you go about using them? Rule 3 of speech presentation is vary your voice. Vocal variety is not only the 5th project in the Communication Leadership Manual. It is the key to all verbal communication. Take, for example, this sentence borrowed from Benny Hill. Depending on how you say it, it can have different meanings. What is this thing called love? What is this thing called love? The first is a simple request from a friend. The second is a philosophical question regarding the phenomenon called love. You get my point. How you say something, whether fast or slow, loud or soft, communicates something. It adds emphasis and makes your speech more interesting. No one likes listening to a 7-minute monotone. Besides varying your voice, you can add spice to your speech by using props, visual aids, and handouts. But you must be careful with these. Too much as well as too little can distract from the meaning of your message. But here are some few simple rules to help you stay out of trouble. 1. Props should always add to a speech, not take away. They should accent what you're saying, not overcome it. For example, you're giving a speech about dogs. You could use an actual dog as a prop. However, if it is not a well-trained dog, people may spend more time paying attention to it than to you. Perhaps a photograph or picture would be better, something you can bring out when you need it and hide it when it's no longer needed. When using visual aids, make sure that they're big enough to see and have lots of white space. Here is an example of a good visual aid. It has no more than 3 items on it. They are short and to the point, and they can be easily seen. This is not a good visual aid. It is too cluttered and hard to see. It takes too much time to get to the point of it. Therefore, the audience is attending to it and not to you. 3. Keep visual aids relatively close to you. You don't want to block the audience's view of the visual aid with your body. However, you also don't want to have to travel too far to get to it. You want it to be easy to handle, but not in your way. Before I go on to presence, I'd like to reiterate what I've said in this section. 1. Vocal variety is the key both to communicating your ideas and keeping your audience attentive. 2. Be aware of your communication goal when choosing props, visual aids, and handouts. They should accent your speech, not overpower it. 3. Make sure your props, visual aids, handouts, and how you use them don't distract the audience from you as a speaker. It's hard to communicate your message when no one is actually listening to you.